Hi, today we're doing something I've been waiting for a long time. The Bob's Quick Bucksaw versus the Silky BigBoy. I think these are very similar saws in the idea they both weigh about a pound, about 1 pound, 1 ounce, about a pound. Similar in size and pack. This one's a little taller, very similar weights, similar saws. Definitely, I think, a better comparison than, let's say, the Katana Boy versus something, the 30-inch version. This is the 24-inch version of the Bob's Quick Saw, and this is the 14-inch version Silky Saw. Now, I am a big fan of these saws if you use the right blade. So there's been a couple modifications to this saw. Mainly the fact that it has a hard or a seasoned wood blade or a dry wood blade, if you look up on some websites, versus a green wood blade. Green wood blades you'll find most for buck saws, and I think that's the problem with most people that are using them for kind of a prepping purpose. These saws are designed to cut firewood. We're out in the woods, we're cutting firewood. When we're at home, when we're using a buck saw, most of the time we're trimming a tree. So make sure you're buying a saw that has a blade designed for dry wood. So you can order it. Sometimes you'll see these available with either the dry or green wood blade or all around blade, they might say. Now the way you tell, this has the teeth, they're all the same exact size. Your green wood blades are going to have an extra raker down the center that actually looks kind of like a little crown in the middle. And that's a cleaning blade to help clean out the wet wood. You don't need that on this blade. Now this blade goes about twice as fast as in my opinion, 25% to twice as fast as the original blade. So this is a G-Man blade. So if you look up G-Man blades online, you'll find them. 24-inch standard G-wood, blade. I didn't do anything more. I haven't sharpened it. It's just a new blade from G-Man. And this is the Silky Saw. They come pretty much ready to do what we're going to do with them, which is dry wood. So kind of keep that in mind when we're comparing the two. If you're seeing it online, they're probably very similar with the regular blade, but in my opinion, as you'll see today, the saw that wins, in my opinion, will kind of go at the end, kind of let you make your own opinion here. So first of all, I'll tell you right now, this Silky Saw is a much better saw for getting started. So wood that's getting started. So what we're going to do is it's only a pull saw, which means it only cuts on the pull stroke. So I'll give us kind of the pull, get it started here, and we'll count strokes. So it is a pulling saw, which I don't really care for as much, but it's still a great saw. But here, watch what's going on here. So a very effective saw. Now why do I use 2x4s? Because they're dry. I get them kiln dried from there. It's kind of the only way I can make something real even. If I find a log out in the woods, it's not going to be as easy as a comparison. And remember, this is a longer saw, so a 14-inch saw versus a 24-inch saw. So kind of that idea. Now I will tell you right now, I do like the way this one starts. This one has a hard time, especially on non-round wood. It works a lot better in the woods. But getting that first couple strokes. So we're going to go ahead now. We'll see here. So ready? Now you'll have to count the strokes in the video. This one is more of a push saw, which means you're going to be on the push stroke. The other one is an only pull, so this cuts both ways. This, in my opinion, a much faster saw for the same weight saw. So what I'm looking for is weight to performance. Can I get a smaller saw and put it in my pack? Yes, but I can't cut as much. The two saws, you know, the real big difference between me is when they're folded out, you know, the Silky saw is a little longer, but the flexible blade, when we were having people that had not used either saw start, so if you have scouts, things like that, they were binding the blade a lot, and that can actually snap these blades. These are a non-sharpenable blade. Their steel is amazing, don't get me wrong, it's great, it's going to last forever. I mean, you're probably never going to run through a blade unless you're using this constantly. But as a scout leader, it's not the saw I'd recommend. As far as a buck saw, what's nice is you can actually reach through, hold on to the wood, and if it skips off, it's not going to cut you. So that feature is real nice. It is very hard to literally bind or break a saw blade on a buck saw. It's a little thinner blade, which is why I think it cuts a little better. Keep in mind, buck saws or bow saws are designed around the blade. The blade is what's really going to do the work. So if you're comparing this to a standard greenwood blade, they're fairly close in speed. But definitely with the G-Man blade I've got on this one, or the Bocco blade, or whatever you'd like to call it, or you know, the other brands that are out there, there's tons of different brands that make 24-inch or 21 or 30-inch saw blades. I like the G-Man blade, it seems to work really well. The Bocco blades are fine too, they're a little cheaper. But you're looking at a saw that does roughly 25 to 50% better, mattering who's running the saw. So, if you have any questions, hit me up, hit like or share, tell your friends about us, ask questions on the bottom. So, as always, have a great day.